All right, chat. We are ready to go underway with Silent Hill 2. So, would you give me the pleasure of welcoming in ufotekkie? Hey, UFO, how you doing?
Hi, I am good.
That's excellent. All right, are you all ready to get started?
Yeah, I
All
believe
right,
so.
all right. I'll leave it to you to start the timer.
Let me check one thing. Let's see. So we're doing New Game Plus. We need Green Hyper Spray, which is the best, which you get with the best ranking, which I have certainly not gotten recently. So I believe if you reload like this file where I have 10 stars, I should have like basically one hit kill weapon available. So we're gonna be using that a lot. We're doing hard mode. Yeah, we're live from the beach today, just for fun. Yeah, if you're ready to start timer, I believe I'm ready for action. Here, I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, bam. One of the first things you all might notice is how freaking good this looks because we are actually playing the enhanced edition. The the growing in popularity fan project to kind of restore the highest definition sound and like make the graphics look really good and all that stuff.
Except that obviously clear skybox. That's a PNG or JPEG.
Oh, you mean
Back in that
what?
first scene where you could see like the lake, you could see it was
Oh
just
yeah,
basically
that's
a flat JPEG because of the
yeah,
enhanced edition.
that I don't think you can really enhance that. There's only you can't enhance like a PNG or a JPEG,
Yeah,
from 2002.
yeah. But all I heard was just the enhanced edition. Just it made the fog a little less thick, so you could more clearly see it's a JPEG compared to the original game.
I mean, in a lot of ways, they made the fog better. The PC version was kind of notorious for being less foggy than the PS2 one. This one restored, but it's more so that there's like dynamic layers to it that have been fixed. So you'll see
Uh-huh.
like more like wafts of the fog instead of just like the Silent Hill 2 HD collection came out and it was basically just like a gray background, barely any effects to it.
Yeah.
That's not as fun. But yeah, it looks super good. It doesn't crash as much.
It looks really good.
It also means that we're not doing any of the quick save glitches, which are like the primary method of doing skips and such.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like super important. There's an extra like 5 or 10 minutes of content that you would not see normally in a speedrun, and it's exclusive. We're gonna get the plank, which you never see in speedruns. So we're gonna get the plank. We're gonna smack some stuff. It's basically just gonna be smacking things with the plank, and the New Game Plus weapon, which I mentioned earlier, is called Hyper Spray. It's just a spray can. The power of the spray can increases with your gameplay results.
Yep.
So I'm using the best variety, so it's gonna kill everything very quickly. Which is it's a great mixer to have with hard mode because like everything beats you up, but also you get to kill everything pretty quickly. So it's we're all glass cannons in this game now. Also, I see a raid in chat.
Oh, hello, Konban Meow. Thank you for the raid of 73. Welcome in, everyone. If you all are coming in, we're just started on Silent Hill 2 that's being run by ufotekkie.
Wait, I can't see my hand tracking, but hopefully it works. Hi, everyone. We're all just getting to town.
Yep. So if all those coming in from the raid, if you want the schedule for the rest of the marathon, thank you Moonblaze Wolf for providing the schedule. And if you're interested in donating and more information about the charity, just type in exclamation point charity.
So because we're not doing the quick save glitch, normally when you see people speedrunning this, they're quick saving all the time because when you do, the little dialogue box that pops up actually refreshes your stamina so you can sprint forever. As you can see, I'm running a little slower now. But there's a few little ways to fix that on the way. So that little text that popped up that said I got a health drink, that actually refreshes my stamina so I can sprint for a little longer. It's kind of weird how it works. So I'm gonna enter this and leave because then I can sprint for even longer. It's weird how it works because it's the text box popping up that refreshes your stamina. It turns out.
Mm-hmm.
So with the PC version, they added quick saving, and when you quick save, it pops up with a little text that says "game saved," and it turns out it's that little text that actually makes you run for longer. Oh. Give this guy the business. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Got a hit in. He got his one. He's got a lot of health. These guys have variable health, so that was a weirdly high number of hits. But that's okay. You know, he gets the first one for free. So now we got the plank. The game forces you to pick up the plank. It's also how you get the radio, so we're gonna get to actually hear the radio. Which you normally, in the speedrun, you don't actually get to hear the radio ever, because you don't even have it. So I've fallen into the habit of doing this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get the hyper spray pretty soon. I'll be doing some spraying of my own.
Ew, gross.
But yeah, the plank is the only weapon that you can sprint while using. So we're just gonna, you know, screw this wall. I'm mad at it, so I'm gonna smack it around. This garage, this other garage, trash can.
Is there time for a couple of donations?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So we have we have a $10 donation from Ali Burstow, who says, "You know who's even more cuddly, fluffier, and absolutely adorable and cute? You guessed it. It is Rye Husky, the cute fluffy blue doggo." Mods, can we get a timeout for Ali for 10 minutes, please? Please, I request a timer for Ali. I'm sorry. Thank you, Ali, for that $10 donation, even though those are absolute lies. You know it.
Time out for lying.
Yeah, time out for lying. We don't accept lies here. And we also have a $20 donation from Sprout. Thank you for that.
Oh
Sprout.
my gosh. I ran to a wall. Thank you for the donations. I also I happened to notice that the bid war was super successful, and the donations for that. Thank you all so much. The winning total for Silent Hill 2 was exactly $420.
Yeah, someone definitely wanted that 420 number.
Yeah, as a reward, we're about to get the dankest weapon. I'll give you a quick preview. So now we have the green hyper spray. You'll get to see it in action once we get into some close quarters where we actually got to deal with monsters. Till then, I'm just gonna smack some more storefronts. This makes this wonderful, like, clunk kind of sound. Oh my god, this guy threw off my groove. Fortunately, even on hard mode, those sprays only do, I think it's like 5 damage, which is like I think it's probably about 4 sprays before you would even need to like get healed with like a health drink or anything, so it's not too bad.
What are you exactly spraying though? Is it like what, like acid or like capsicum spray or something?
I don't know. I don't think it's ever really explained. Um, it's a New Game Plus exclusive that you just happen to pick up in an RV on the edge of town, so it's like I don't know. There might be some more like some secret lore, you know. Maybe they expand on it in like the footnote on the Silent Hill 2 novelization that was only released in Japan or something.
Is it unlimited ammo?
It is. You have to shake it to refill it. It will run out eventually.
Okay.
But you just give it the good old spray paint shake, and then you're good to go. Actually, we're in close quarters, so I'm gonna keep that handy. There's a key there. We gotta get on to the other side of that gate to get that key. We have to get this gun, even though we're not gonna use it. Here, we're gonna spray this guy up here. See, he just kind of like crumples to the floor, like there's no thought. It's just, yeah, he's done. This will even one shot most bosses. I gotta grab the. Get in here to get a key. It's gonna unlock a room. That room has another key. We're deep in the point and click adventure style. Pick up the item that opens the room with the other item. That's gonna get us to another room. It's gonna get us to a new place. There's a lot of people over here. Okay, that was a really good spray. I mean, it's still a speedrun. We're still trying to avoid conflict, but you know, not all conflict is avoidable. And when you have, you know, infinitely effective spray paint, gotta use it. These little bugs are jerks. They'll bite your toes. If you don't have your flashlight on, they can't attack you, though. So if you're cool hanging out in the dark, then you'll be fine. That is actually pretty bad clock. We're looking for 9:10, so we gotta hang out here while this scrolls around.
Alright, while you do that, I've got a new donation from Sasam. Thank you for donating $10. He says, learning to fight by consulting the most sacred of perfume aisle salespeople. Thank you so much, Sasam, for that $10 dono.
Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, here's the... Get that... There's Pyramid Head, he's doing some stuff. He's having a party. That weird, like, rustling, rumbling sound effect. This game's just filled with so many weird sound effects just for, like, no reason. Just good creepy atmosphere.
So you're going for the rebirth ending, right? Is that like the bad ending, a good ending, or like one of those joke endings?
It's actually, it's a I wouldn't really call it a joke ending. It's like it's a New Game Plus ending. You have to beat the game at least once before to be able to get it.
Okay.
But it's handled completely seriously. It's like I don't know, like I guess you can't really say darker, but it's like it's a more wild ending that's certainly not canon.
Okay.
We're gonna be collecting some items around town that are related to the cult, and then I guess I can. It's maybe a little bit of a spoiler, but James is gonna decide to try to bring back his dead wife. Just straight up, you know, it's rebirth because we're gonna rebirth our dead wife. So it's kind of like instead of the usual endings where James faces his fears and overcomes them or doesn't, whatever. It's a new game plus ending where he's like, I've been running around this town. There's all this cult stuff. That sounds like a great way to bring my dead wife back. And boy howdy, he goes for it. It has its own cutscene. It has some really cool credits music that I think it's definitely something most people might not have heard, except for the the diehard fans. But it's a very cool, unique ending sound. Ah, damn. These guys are okay. See, they do the thing where if you spray at them, even if you're in their spray, the particles I think kind of deactivate as soon as you kill them. So in a spray fight, you will usually win. Oh, hardcover. Thank you very much for the good luck. All right, so earlier we threw a 6-pack of canned juice down a crash chute, and that dislodged a coin that we're going to use. Oh my gosh, I'm on hard mode, so I can unfortunately run into walls, which is a weird mechanic. This and... well, I guess Silent Hill 1 has it on all modes, I think, and then 2 and 3 have it on hard mode, where if you're sprinting and you sprint at a wall, you will faceplant into the wall. Okay, there's some mannequins. So we're actually going to get our first rebirth item pretty soon. These items don't show up unless you've beaten the game already. Gotta do one more thing. We gotta go check on Angela. She's not doing too stellar.
Yeah, she just came back from a trip to Taco Bell, so yeah, those tacos really hit hard.
The little thing James is looking at is the white chrism. That is our first item. We only need 4. Let's solve. Well, first of all, a little. Tell me, I was right next to this thing. Just being picky about my placement. Got the nice HD coins. Thing. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I'd get the door before the bug bit me. I always try it, and anytime I try it, it never works. See if we get the whispers. No whispers. Sometimes when you run through this area, there's like some weird cryptic whispers in the background. But not every time. Okay, we're gonna go get out of here. We're gonna fight the boss, who's everyone's favorite. Really, we're just gonna spray him a little bit. I'm not getting anywhere near him, because this is hard mode. I mean, even if it's not on hard mode, if he does his overhead, which he will do if you're near him when he starts walking away, then he just kills you immediately. Do the little Texas Chainsaw Easter egg right here. Well, he'll do it again. It's a really good scream. It's kind of quiet, unfortunately, but it's a cute little Easter egg. It's only when you're holding the chainsaw inactively near certain enemies, Pyramid Head being one of them.
I was like wondering where Pyramid Head went.
Down into the deep.
That was quick.
Yeah, he's at it. We gave him the spray. He didn't like it, so he's out. Don't worry, we'll see more of him. See, it's just it's just such a charming sound effect when you smack anything with this.
You ever just like get like a stick on your way home and just like run it through like one of those like metal gates?
Yeah, exactly.
You're walking on.
It's just a slightly more aggressive version of that. You know, it makes the same sound effect no matter what, which is fine. It's a great sound effect. We can just, you know, swing your stick around angrily. It does make you run out of stamina faster, but you know, it's worth it. What can I say?
All right. We have another donation. If I can read it real quick.
Yeah.
We have a $20 dono from Spooky Critter who says, "Go Techie Go! Had to donate during Silent Hill 2, one of the best games ever made. Thank you so much, Spooky."
Yeah, thank you, Spooky. It's much appreciated. We'll go to gas station, grab this book, which is our second rebirth item. We don't have to worry about that for a little bit. There's only 4 items, but of course, it's one of those things where you need all of them for it to work. So it's a little intimidating. This is actually a really hard bid war to prep for. Like, I actually streamed earlier today with like some practice because it's like, okay, I have to be ready to do Silent Hill 1 hard mode. You know, new game plus, but it's hard mode, and I have to remember to like get these specific things to get this specific ending, and then also practice Silent Hill 2 on hard mode, remembering to get these specific things, and it's like it's a little bit stressful, but it's all in good fun. So plus, it's like I actually started speedrunning specifically to speedrun Silent Hill games, so it's like I've been doing this for so long. It's so I love submitting like goofy kind of made up categories. You know, you get to do something unique.
Yeah, it looks like you've been playing this for a long time. Like, you are just breezing through this hard mode.
Yeah, we're almost at the hospital already. Gotta pass some signs that say "permit perking only." Is a typo. Key slightly off screen and grab these. Oh yeah, so we're inside. So it is spray time. In Silent Hill 3, the hospital is like one of the easiest parts because the nurses are like very easy to dodge. This thing is like the exact opposite. The nurses are like borderline undodgeable, so it makes hard mode like actually really difficult. And they do a ton of damage. So the hyper spray is like super useful here. Our key, grab some stuff. Definitely grab this first aid kit, which we're gonna need later. And we got our first combination as a four-digit 8346. If anyone wants to be a pal and type out 8346 in the chat, that's always appreciated. I try, like, when I'm trying to do my own runs, I try not to, like, rely on chat for, like, memorizing codes for me. Here, can we give my can a shake? But, yeah. It is much appreciated for these runs, these marathon runs where I'm doing 20 other things also. Alright, so our escort, Maria, is sick. We're gonna leave her there. Gonna run up to the roof. Run an errand on the roof. At about this broken tile is where our boy, Pyramid Head, will spawn and toss us off the roof. Our new code is 4165. Between those 2 codes, and we need these 2 keys that we've picked up along the way. Mannequins always miss their attack, so you don't... I mean, not always, but they have a weird hitbox. It's like, very rarely do they actually connect. 8346 and 4165. See, this is like, it's so hard to memorize like while you're going through. It's actually even harder on hard mode because the possibilities end up being more complicated. Beginner mode likes to have, you know, like 1-2-1-2 or like, you know, 9-4-9-4, and on hard mode it's just like completely random. It's so much harder. Anyways, all we needed was access to this elevator so we can get to the first floor, which is where the area's mid-boss, more or less, is. This is the cutscene where the little girl, Laura, calls us a fart face. Spray these guys. Treat them like a pair of bowling shoes. Oh no! I missed! Okay, well that's, unfortunate. Where's my...
Is there no way to, like, aim up?
Nah, unfortunately. Right. But, like... Oh, I might be dead. Oh no, well we get the special death animation at least. I can't believe that didn't hit.
So wait, how are you supposed to hit them then if you can't?
Well, it worked on the first two. Then we get taken off into the ceiling. That's it. I think that's the game's only unique, like death.
That is that actually supposed to happen? It looks like a bug.
No, they just like carry you off into the ceiling and off you go.
Oh, okay. My people need me.
Yeah, exactly. James goes back to his home planet. Not in a cool way like the UFO ending, like in a weird other way. Oh, I hadn't saved in a while. That's okay. It's not gonna blow out my estimate too hard, but it is unfortunate. I could have sworn I had saved too. I've been trying to be good about that.
Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
It's okay. We'll pull out all the stops. Well, Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 all have UFO endings. 2's was added later. I think it's only in the director's cut versions. Well, okay, I guess like there was the original Black Label release, which didn't have... I don't think it had the Maria scenario, and then they added that in like every other version. So there's like one version of Silent Hill without the UFO ending, but like 99% of the time it's gonna have it. But it was added later, so it's like a little less known, especially because it's kind of overshadowed by the dog ending.
Well, those copies of the ones without the Maria or the UFO ending would probably be super rare, right?
So sorry, without what?
The copies without the ending would be super rare, right? Like.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Pretty large amounts on the internet.
The used game market's kind of a mess. I dare not look at prices right now.
Oh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't bat an eye at them. Just make my wallet cry.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Dog pun. It's rough. But yeah, I've done the dog ending for a lot of marathons, so I figured do including GDQ even. So it's like, you know, I'm gonna submit something a little different for this one. So we're gonna bring our dead wife back. Gotta do a few errands first. We might have a different hospital code now. Forget if the 346. No, that's what we had before, right? Okay, well then I think I can cheat. And I'm gonna try to do so. There are some RNG elements are rolled as you play, and then some are set like right at the beginning. I think those two codes are set at the beginning, so I might be able to just do this. Let's see. 6, the other ones. Okay, it's not gonna let me in until. Okay, we got Dish Maria. It's okay. We all learned something new today. Gotta ditch Maria and go to the roof and do all the roof stuff. Gotta go get the smackdown. Here, see if I can. There. You can kind of see Pyramid Head kind of like spawn in off to the side there. Now, I think it should be fine, and then we're just gonna go right back to the boss fight. Yeah, see? Same code that I just put in like a minute ago. Yeah, it's pain in the ass, but that's okay. See, like, I don't have to do anything different, just give him the bowling shoes treatment. See, like, I don't know why that didn't work before. I'm gonna go rewatch that clip and, like, must have been slightly off somehow. I know the second one I kind of screwed up because I just gave him the chase. Ran around in circles, kind of. Which I still thought, you know, it's like only one of the particles has to hit for it to really, like, take effect. It's like a one-hit KO, so. Alright, we'll be back down here in a minute. We have to go reacquire our escort. I mean that in the... It's like the... It's kind of an unintentional pun, because Maria is based off of a stripper from the strip club in Silent Hill. Or at least, at the very least, like an exotic dancer, so I mean escort is in literal escort quest escort. Not like, you know, I called her number from a newspaper. Right, let's do stairs. Stairs are hard with tank controls. We need her assistance to go solve a puzzle on the second floor. There's actually a really cool detail I'm gonna try to show off when we go back there. Ow! See, as you can probably guess, if you're doing hard mode, not on New Game Plus, this part is a huge pain in the ass. Okay, we got the refrigerator. We need Maria to do that. Nurses in this game attack super quickly and super accurately, whereas in 3 it's like you can just kind of run past them. You can actually see a hand sticking out of here. So like you solve this puzzle by putting rings on this thing, but like you normally can't see those. Because you know, when you're at like a lower resolution or whatever. Alright, I'm definitely gonna save because this next part is actually what I've considered the most dangerous, which is like the infamous that might be enough. We gotta deal with Pyramid Head chasing Maria and James. More importantly, Maria. Whoops. Okay, and then... Oh my god. I'm gonna... Give him one more spray. That slows him down a lot, but you do have to pause and spray him at least once more. She's probably gonna get stabbed once. There it is. We're fine, because I was super extra, super duper cherry on top careful. Because I can't believe I got killed by the friggin'... Can't believe it. Unbelievable. I guess you could. That's one of those things that, you know, I know it can go wrong, but like I had zero issue in like any of my practice or anything, so I didn't expect it. Now we're back around town. We're running around. They're swinging their stuff. I'm swinging mine. If we have any donations, this is like the long run through town, so it's the best donation part.
Alright, let me check. Nothing new so far, but I can say that for those who don't know, we are Team Fastest Furs. We are a group of furry speedrunners dedicated to building a strong community that is welcoming and open to all. We currently host 2 online charity speedrun marathons per year in the spring and fall, and community events throughout the year. If you want for information, you can join us on the Discord by using command ! Discord in the chat.
Yeah, we're kicking ass for a good cause. Swinging my stick for a good cause.
Yeah. And yeah, also, chat, all revenue from Twitch subscriptions and cheered bits received during Fastest First will go towards the fight for abortion rights. And all of them will be donated to the Midwest Access Coalition, so go fast and get yourself Fastest First emotes now. And don't forget to check and see if you have your free Prime Gaming sub available to you.
First aid kit, so paranoid. Those hanging enemies we just passed under the walkway grate reappear in Silent Hill 3. They're actually the first enemy you encounter. Except they walk around instead of climbing around. Oh. See, the nurses have such a quick swing. It's like impossible to dodge by running past them.
Oh yeah, that was quick.
Yeah, they're like super dangerous. And it's of course less of a problem here where it's, you know, nice and open, but even still, don't want to get too close. All I need is the wrench. There's Gonzalez's Mexican restaurant. Hit it with the stick. There's like magical envelopes. Ow. Here's the speed fuel core. I think this is a the post office. Silent Hill post office. This is, I think, another restaurant. forget which one. There's Giga Microsystems, Clock Repair. Oh, I'm gonna get her. Just a quick drive-by. If you're not targeting anything and you're just running around swinging the stick like this, you can just run up to an enemy and you'll smack them and it doesn't lock on or anything, so you can just kind of take off immediately. So you can do this. The door that wakes in darkness, entering into nightmares. We got that wrench a minute ago, we gotta go use it. Hey, I'm not... If they're, like, stumbling towards me, I'm gonna not engage. So we'll get smacked around. Take a shortcut through the inn. Same exact inn that you stay in Silent Hill 3. Back to the park where we just were. Posh and slippery when... I guess it's slippery when frosty or something like that. Oh, slippery when wet or frosty. I always thought that was kind of a funny... Oh. And there's just signs that say that all around the park. Like, this entire park is just slippery when frosty. This is a Japanese created and developed game that takes place in America, so it's very fun to like see like a Japanese imagining of like American areas sometimes. See, one of these signs. There's the Lakeview Hotel. Stop swinging just for a moment so I can... Where are all the billboards?
Oh, we just got a couple of donations if there's some free time.
Oh, what? One moment.
Yep.
There's one billboard I want to find. Quiet Cocktails, Lakeside Amusement Park, Toluca Lake. Yeah, you're After Dark. Okay, continue.
So we have a $20 donation from Spooky Critter again. He says, "More money for charity from this spooky doggo. Let's go get more donations in, folks." And we also have a $27 donation from Sprout. He says, "You don't have to be a zombie nurse to diagnose this run as sick. Go, Techie, run fast and spray with might. Let's go fastest first." Thank you both of you for your donations.
Yeah, thank you both very much. We just picked up the Obsidian Goblet, which is item number 3 on our Rebirth shopping list. It's 2 books, the White Chrism and the Goblet. We're gonna get our 4th book at the very end in the hotel.
Yeah, you can't revive your dead wife at a goblet, right?
Yeah,
Or a
we
book.
gotta... Yeah, we're gonna put... I don't know. Put the Chrism into the Goblet? I'm not familiar. I'm sure it says in the book what to do. First we gotta run down this massive set of stairs. Which is actually all just... There's no trickery here. It is actually just a massive physical staircase. I have some good screenshots of like a free cam, like fully zoomed out, and it's just this like mile-long staircase. There's no like loop or anything. Okay, we're kind of back in the danger zone. Oh, it just took a minute. Yeah, start spraying dudes again. The plank's fun to swing around outside, but now we're back indoors. Okay, we're gonna get the spiral writing key. Our flashlight goes out. And then we gotta replace the flashlight battery with one we picked up in the hospital, and then bugs spawn. There are 3 numbers that will be highlighted. I don't think I even did the first one right. Oh. Well, attempt number 2 is pretty good. There's 3 numbers, so there's 6 combinations. That puzzle is one of the things that the speedrun skips. I gotta do it legit, because I'm doing enhance. I'm getting stuck behind a wall. Let's go. So now we're in prison. Very close quarters. Oh, I missed. Okay. I was hoping the corner cut would have gotten him. Oh. I don't care about the shower, I care about this thing, James. This very cool MacGuffin on the ground. What? Place is confusing as hell when you're playing it casually. I think it's actually, like, in the speedrun, it's actually really fun, though, because it's, like, pretty tight quarters, it's not super long. You're, like, always doing something. Should be the 7th one. You heard me rapid fire that gate. It has a really awkward hitbox, because most of the time he'll just, like, look at the gate, and I think he comments something on it, but you want him to interact with it instead, so you can cancel out a text box by turning. I think any input will do it, but basically I'm like turning the sides to try to, like, attempt to exit the room, turn a little bit, attempt again to exit the room. You just kind of mash it until it works. $269, $420. Oh wait, this is just, well, I'll take it. Being super duper safe. Alright, that can be an awkward hitbox to use all these items on. It's the only instance where you have to combine 3 things. So, like, if you're out of position when you combine them, it says, like, oh, you can't use that here, then it sucks, because you gotta recombine them. That's, like, the 5th hole that we've jumped down. Now we're taking a nice elevator instead. Look at me, I'm like Banksy.
Okay, I feel like that spray is gonna be like some sort of like air freshener because of how he's holding his nose. He's like covering his mouth and nose as if something really smells.
I guess it's like the opposite of air freshener, really. Or maybe it's just something really gross.
I mean, I imagine those nurses and stuff like smell of rotting corpses, so some air freshener would probably get rid of that. I don't know.
I think is it the little thing looks like it says something range? I don't know. I gotta look that up later. I don't know the lore on the hyper spray. There's kind of an equivalent in Silent Hill 1, which I would have used if I was doing that run right now. It's the Hyper Blaster.
The Hyper Blaster.
Yeah, it's just a laser gun you get for beating the UFO ending. Okay, I just gotta wing it. Damn it. I need a door. Damn it, I need a door. Okay. This one randomizes on hard mode, and only on hard mode, so you do actually have to solve it. Damn it. Oh, that could have been better. I don't think I even had like a solvable. Let's see.
I'm absolutely confused what's happening right now.
It's okay. It's other side. So yeah, you actually rotate these in real time. The room is rotating with.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we gotta line up two doors that are across from each other. I'm actually getting really crappy, like...
Bad RNG?
Yeah, this is a really bizarre solution. Oh, it's just one more rotation. Yeah, this is another good, really cool section on FreeCam, because you can... If you do have like a camera hack on, you can see that as you rotate the cube, it does physically move the entire room around.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't reload anything. It actually does spin it around. It looks really cool. I think I needed to spray that guy, but he was getting a little close. Wire cutters. Oh. At that nice long range. You might have noticed that the range lowers as you run out. Or you run low on your current charge. So right now it's spraying really far, but as it dwindles down, leading up to the next reload... Ow. This room's annoying. There's a guy just off camera. I know, like, I should have been spraying as soon as it loaded, but thought I could get away with it. Kind of a lot of that here, where like you load into a room, and then there's just like a dude like 2 feet away from you. There's a boss fight, which of course we're just gonna hose him down. Problemo. Okay, here we're doing a hangman puzzle. We gotta find a counterfeiter. And it's the first one I checked. What are the odds? There's like a kidnapper and an embezzler and yada yada. On the different difficulties, the solution's different. That was just sheer dumb luck. Whoop. The thing. We got a key. It's gonna get us out of here. Almost done with this area, and then we're on to the hotel. Gotta say hello to Maria one more time. As you can tell by the music, she's doing great. She's totally just fine. I don't think I need that first aid kit. Famous last words. I saved there because specifically, for some reason, they don't let you save in this hallway. So you can't save, can't save. So now we gotta go beat up someone who has only appeared in cutscenes. Well, I guess everyone really only appears in cutscenes, but we gotta go beat someone up. You're in this very dank-looking area. Hide behind the meat so he doesn't shoot me. He did punch me. That's the sound of him dying. And then we gotta row across the lake. Badoop. On PlayStation 2 on hard mode, when you do this, you actually it's the only version and only difficulty with weird controls where you rotate the analog sticks to move the oars. I'm just holding up on the keyboard right now, which is all you have to do, even on other difficulties on PlayStation 2. But for hard mode, they're like, screw you, you're gonna manually row each oar.
I guess to make it more immersive.
Yeah. It's like alright, you wanted it to be hard, we're gonna give you a hard boat trip, even.
You want to row a boat? We'll give you that experience of rowing a boat.
Yeah, the authentic boat rowing. Alright, so we made it here, we're at the hotel. Here's where the rest of the game's gonna happen. We gotta pick up this thing. Or we can just stare at it. Damn it, James. Do. Alright. So I get these stompy guys. Going down to the basement, we're gonna get some paint thinner. So we can thin some paint. The bar in this basement is called Venus Tears, which is such a, like, Japanese bar name.
Yeah, I feel like every Japanese bar name is like a planet in years, or like I don't know what other common names do they use for bars.
Yeah, it's always something like abstract and kind of dramatic.
Yeah.
Wait, these guys aren't actually a problem if you're not in their way. Okay, let's use some paint thinner, see what our code is. High solvency, we got mist. That's actually a pretty uncommon one. Lol. Okay, you can't spell a YIF, but you can spell... Myrrh. What do we get? Mist?
It's must. It's clearly must.
Well, maybe you could do musk. I don't know. I can't believe it defaulted to lol, though. What are the friggin' odds of that?
The game knows.
Alright, so this is a very kind of like obviously forced section where the elevator we need to take can only, it says weight limit 1 person. So we gotta ditch everything in our inventory. Because if you have a single thing, then it weighs more than 1 person. It's a really silly, excuse to get your weapons out of your inventory, but it's fine. This is a very surreal game and weird stuff's going on. So now we don't have anything. Picked up 1 item. We're gonna get this VCR tape. A manual can opener. Yes, by God, we are going to open a can pretty soon. I don't know what's more famous, the can of juice or this one. Probably this one, because it's We're gonna use the can opener on this can, which is filled with light bulbs. And it's not even like you think a can, like a soup can or something. I don't know. You can't fit many light bulbs in a soup can, but that one had like maybe 6. It was more like a paint can or something. It just filled with light bulbs. Uh-oh. Okay, well, the guy was marching pretty hard at me. Yeah, Infra, it's not. It's like it's so superficial. I don't think it like detracts from the game or anything. It's just kind of this bizarre thing that they added. Okay, so we've been collecting some music boxes, which we got to plug into this weird music box thing. I don't even know. Like, I don't think this device exists in real life. It's like a clock that you can plug music boxes into, and when combined properly, it plays them all, so it plays this cool tune, which we're gonna hear right now. Whoop. Kira Yamaoka is just so talented. It's like, no matter what ridiculous music needs to be done, he does it. He is the man. Alright, now we can go to the room where we stayed with our wife. Watch a fun home movie. As you can tell by the music, you know, very fun. Okay, we're gonna get our last rebirth item. Here in this library is right here. He's looking at it. The Crimson Ceremony, which comes back into play in Silent Hill 4. But for now, we are simply going to use it to help revive our dead wife. So we have all the rebirth items. We are locked into the rebirth ending at this point. Once we take care of business. We do have to beat the game, though, properly. It's kind of the... I think the only, like, big difference between this and the other New Game Plus categories... I mean, this isn't even a real category, I just made it up, but... Dog ending and UFO ending both end right after the VCR tape. This is the only New Game Plus scenario that will require you to beat the game. Which, I mean, I'm going to cheese it because I'm just going to do some spraying. But we do actually get to see everything. There's more of these guys. These people that poke your feet. Oh. Not sure how that didn't hit me, but okay. Alright, here's 2 of them. Ow. Ow. Oh, they're still coming. Hey, you need to... Uh-oh. Yeah, get out of here. Awkward. Can't believe I just... Where's that? That guy was, like, ice skating off into the distance. I don't know what the hell that was. So yeah, sex, that's right. I made up a category for fun. I'm in my UHF phase of speedrunning. I'm just doing goofy shit. Alright, here's a door that everyone says looks like a face. Kinda does. Here's a conversation about some flowers.
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Super long hallway.
I'm disgusting. I don't deserve...
She doesn't think she deserves flowers. We're gonna... In order to make things right, we're gonna go up there and spray paint her in the face. Alright, ghost wife. You would look good in green. In Silent Hill 1, the most powerful hyper blaster is also green. I thought that was kind of interesting.
James.
You can spray her while she's down here, and that's time. Here's the rebirth ending.
Oh shit.
Mary, you look so peaceful. Forgive me for waking you. But without you, I just can't go on. I can't live without you, Mary. This town, Silent Hill. The old gods haven't left this place. And they still grant power to those who venerate them. Power to defy even death. Mary.
Yep, there's the church. We're rowing to an island in the middle of the lake with this church, and that's where he's going to go do his ritual to try to bring back his dead wife.
Of course, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a wild, like, New Game Plus. Like, it wouldn't make sense normally. It's a fun extra thing. And here's the very cool, unique credits music. Not many people have heard.
I thought the ending would also show like him trying to make the do the ritual.
Sound director Akira Yamaoka, he did all of this.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for the raid, Sharky Char. Welcome in, everyone. You just came in to the end of ufotekkie's run of Silent Hill 2. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. There's still a lot of games to go through. Stay tuned. Yeah, thank you, Moonblaze Wolf. If you want to check out what games are coming up, just click on that link. That's the full marathon schedule of every game that will be run until the end of the marathon. But thank you, ufotekkie. Thank you for the run of Silent Hill 2. Do you have any words you want to say to the chat, or as well as where they can find you?
I don't know. Thanks everyone for the donations, the raids. You're doing great work for a great cause. You can find me on Twitch at the link that is in chat, on Twitter, on all the stuff. I think up. Oh man, what do we got up next? I saw Left 4 Dead 2 scheduled.
Yep. So coming up next is the Left 4 Dead 2 category extensions. That's going to be run by Choco Muffin. That will be coming up next. And then afterwards will be a run of Ghostbusters. That will be an any percent run, which will be run by Wolf Shadow. So yeah, if you're interested in any of those games, just stay tuned. 'Cause yeah, those will be coming up.
All right, that's the credits. Let me see my 52 minutes. That's not awful. I mean, there's a death, so it kind of all goes out the window. But yeah, that's the Rebirth ending.